Well, thanks again for joining us here on Midwest Ag this morning. Sure appreciate that. This morning, our focus on the farm focuses on livestock and a project that's going on in the livestock industry that is not necessarily unique to just livestock. Now, despite recent record-high livestock prices, it has been tougher than ever to be a producer. Lack of access to land and labor, overregulation, input costs, all causing more people to exit the business while preventing new producers from getting started. Livestock Marketing Association members have launched a producer profitability initiative, and it aims to bring all segments of the livestock industry together to seek out solutions to strengthen producers' bottom lines and incentivize the next generation. Now, Joe Goggins, he owns public auction yards in Billings, Montana. He says getting involved for him was a no-brainer.
We just continue to disperse cow herds. We continue to disperse flocks of sheep. We continue to lose thousands and thousands of acres out of protein production. And we better push back. We better unify this industry somehow, some way to try to encourage and incentivize these people to want to do this.
Goggins says by working together, all industry segments can accomplish so much more than if we work individually.
We're not going to unify around all things, but I think we can unify as an industry. I think if we create a grassroots movement, I really do believe that we can get some unity on this idea of creating some incentive. Incentive not only for young people, for all people to want to stay in this, to leave their land in production.
Goggins encourages producers of all types, sizes, locations to reach out to those in their network and to organizations that they're a part of to have conversations about the biggest barriers to profitability. Those include the death tax, lack of incentives to keep land in livestock and forage production, and competition for land and margin. Mike Van Manen, he's the guy that owns Eastern Missouri Commission County in Bowling Green, Missouri. He says despite the producer focus of this initiative, Livestock Marketing Association is not trying to expand into an organization for farmers and ranchers. They simply recognize the power of a unified industry in achieving success.
We just want to start a conversation with them, and then hopefully they take that to organizations they belong to. We're wanting to keep in business, and it's that customer base that provides our livelihood.
And then there's Mandy Geistwit, who, along with her husband and family, owns Gillespie Livestock Company in Fredericksburg, Texas. She says the initiative will help market owners help their customers. And she's seen just how much help is needed.
Our taxes are going up incredibly because the value of our land is raising astronomically. So a lot of what was Dorper sheep and Angus cattle is now becoming vineyards and agritourism. But Goggins says the implications could be even more far-reaching.
It's not only for our benefit. If we keep these ranches in production, we look at these things as preserving our food independence in this country, preserving our national security. We're this close to coming into some times where some people might get hungry. And the way I think we look at this is if the world wants the United States of America to produce the highest quality, safest product there is in the world, then all we ask is that these people can make a decent living.
If this conversation is something that touches home for you, you can find out more online at producerprofitability.com. Well, yesterday was a busy day. End of the month, end of the quarter, and of course the USDA Stocks in All Positions report was out. Coley and Kavanaugh are standing by. We'll touch base with them coming up next.
Podcasts by Federated Media.